Take me home to the place.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Vault-Tec News Podcast. My name's Coppershore. I'm joined by Unknown Zoldwin.
Hello.
Again, and
What's up?
fucking 76 happened. That fucking happened. That E3 conference. The fucking Zoldwin over here got all fucking grumpy about afterwards.
Fuck you. I don't want.
You were like legitimately. It sounded like you had a child and someone fucking stepped on your child. Is that how you feel with Bethesda?
I'm
excited for
that
it.
happened, but it was the other way around.
Wait, what? Wait, what'd you say?
Nothing. Yeah, but this game's gonna be freaking shit.
You haven't even played it yet.
It's like Oxhorn, but like 10 times worse.
We gotta make
Is this podcast gonna be like shitting on Oxhorn every
each week?
I know that was kind of what I was going.
We gotta put put that in the script. A minimum of one Oxhorn joke each week. All right, but yeah.
Like,
you mean like hate mail?
Basically.
It's hate mail.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But
all right,
so
Todd already came on stage. We learned it was completely online.
And yes, Fallout 76 is completely online. That's
all right, everybody.
That was a pretty good impression.
You know what's funny? Fucking, if you know the modder Eleonora, she was like fucking sitting in the front row, and she
really
if the camera panned over to her, she was fucking like, screaming. Then she was fucking screaming. Then there's another modder, I forget who it fucking was. He just looked so fucking disappointed. It was
Really?
the fucking funniest shit.
Dude,
hey, even Oxhorn was disappointed. He did go and say, "Yeah, don't worry, you can play."
No, you see fucking Oxford, he choked on his fucking cigar when he fucking heard that. He literally choked fucking smoke when he heard that.
Dude, wait, you were watching Oxhorn?
No,
I
saw a meme on the Reddit afterwards.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, did you like want to bore yourself to death?
No, but there was like fucking so much good shit on
how was the Pip-Boy 2000 marked, like, whatever the fuck, not going out of stock yet? Jesus.
It's because it's not direct, so it's sponsored.
It doesn't come with the
Bethesda.
game for one.
Yeah, and it's not like made by Bethesda. It's made by the Wand company.
Oh, so this is like a fuck ton of them.
Yeah, they're gonna. It's like the same company. I ordered like a product. They have like a Doctor Who sonic screwdriver thing. They still.
Oh, but it's like made to order.
Yeah, that one's made to order.
Ew.
The whole thing is that costs more to make. So this one's assemble it yourself. So that costs even less to make, because they don't have to require the extra manpower to screw that shit all in. So I'd say they're gonna produce these for a while. I'd say for at least 2 to 3 years, maybe. If not, the minimum I'd say is until about a year after games launch.
A little bit after the launch last year. Well, I could say last year, but
you see Pip-Boys though, they're still making Pip-Boy. Well, the new Pip-Boy,
the old Pip-Boy, you mean, right?
Well,
yeah.
No,
yeah, the Pip-Boy edition, they still make them, and
not
they're
the
in
Pip-Boy
Best
edition.
Buy.
They made a new version of the Pip-Boy edition.
Right?
It's like
yeah,
a
no.
Bluetooth, like I'm pretty sure you don't even need your phone for that one. I think.
Yeah, I don't really fucking.
I don't think it works with a game though.
Honesty.
No,
it works with your phone.
Yeah, that one was like, well, that one was weird, but yeah, it's still nonetheless, it's still a
It's cool, but yeah.
My price tag's too big. You know
what
I
else?
hope there's another fucking wave of the Power Armor edition, because I'm actually doing pretty good on my fucking finals, and my dad said, if you do good on your finals, I'll get you the fucking Power Armor edition. He fucking incentivized
You can't fucking get it anymore, though.
It's pretty hard to get
it. They did 2 waves so far. I'm hoping they do a 3rd.
Oh, they did another fucking wave, dude? Jesus.
When?
Literally like the next day, it's sold out within like a fucking hour.
I don't really fucking care though, because it's like the game's gonna be shit. So.
Oh my. Okay, can we talk about it and like not get that response every time?
Say the game's gonna be shit. Like,
even if you hate that game, you can't deny that helmet. That helmet is really cool, and they have a West-Tec.
Let me just pay $200 for a fucking plastic helmet.
You know,
oh boy. Oh, don't forget the fucking figure.
And a map.
So you can get like a
cracker. Come on,
box.
it glows in the dark.
It glows in the fucking dark.
Yeah,
a map that glows in the dark.
That was fucking stupid.
That
That should have been where.
No, dude, it's like they jizz all over it and like under a black light.
They used fucking in the wrong situation. He should have said, and yes, it comes with a fucking helmet. That's what he should have said. That would have been. It was like the same thing he did with the
copper.
What?
I feel like there's no cool way to say the map glows in the dark.
Like they came all over it or something, and they just fucking used that.
Jesus. All right.
I wouldn't doubt it.
So he revealed that every player in the game, every person in the game is going to be a real person, and
no NPCs. Except
no
like,
NPCs. What does that mean for?
Human NPCs.
Well, no,
yeah, no
like,
human
NPCs, but it's like they'll attack you. You can't fucking talk to them.
Well, no, those are the
There's
the marksman, scorched or whatever.
Yeah, there's gonna be no human raiders or anything.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah,
Fuck
but
it.
what I've actually seen that's pretty cool is on the Reddit, people are oh fuck, my Windows just fucking gave me a notification. Great. But basically what happens is everybody is like picking their role in the wasteland. People are becoming
I think
I don't fucking care.
people want to be
I feel like they're setting
like,
themselves up for disappointment.
They are. They're like.
I feel you can't role play with people who aren't interested in role playing.
There's also only
you're going to have to wait.
Like 24 or like 32 people on a server. So
yeah, but where else the fuck are you gonna buy weapons and shit from if you don't have that skill? Sure, maybe you don't want to role play. Maybe you actually want to make profit.
We're
and
gonna
just,
fucking
like,
find
sell
them.
shit.
Well,
hopefully
I don't get how that would be like monitored.
Hopefully we'll have like a global chat or something.
I mean, I think the only thing that would be cool is making like a settlement. That's like a shop or some shit. Fuck.
See that's
like,
what I feel like the camp system.
The thing is, it's like 30. Like again, it's like 24 people on a server. So it's like you're not gonna get much business.
24 to 36.
Yeah, but still, you're not gonna get like much fucking business.
No, the whole thing is, I feel like the whole. What I really hope they do is the radio tower thing that everybody's talking about. That it's like a player-controlled radio tower, and I feel like that we should be able to send in requests to them, like to advertise.
I don't know.
That'd be neat. That would be interesting to be able to. There'd be a lot of shit posting on that.
All I know is that I'm not
station.
buying this game until reviews come out.
Yeah. Wow.
Listen, what you should do is you should pre-order the beta and like just do the beta.
Yeah, and then play it, and then like
cancel your order.
Get the code.
Probably gonna be like, oh, hey, if you play the beta, you can't cancel. So.
Wait, is that no? Just like after you get your beta code, cancel.
No, they usually do it where it's like if you play the beta, then you can't cancel it.
No, what do you mean?
Wow.
If you pre-order the game, you automatically get sent beta code by Amazon.
Oh, well, they probably, I don't know, whatever.
Because I've gone into my order page. I can still cancel my order if I want to.
Cancel it.
They might nullify your code, and I wouldn't recommend it in the first place. If you're actually going to buy the game, then buy it.
Not going to, most likely.
Well, I mean that's yours.
Listen, play the beta.
Choice to make.
Play the beta. If you like
Don't you fucking tell me what to do.
Play the fucking beta. If you
No,
like
fucking
it, you like it. If you don't
fuck
like it, you
you.
don't like it. Don't just.
You're not
fucking
my
make it
dad.
influence.
You don't own me.
I don't own you, but I own your fucking franchise, man.
My franchise? What?
Your franchising rights are all under
Is
the
there like
Vault-Tec
like
name.
Zoldylan merchandise now?
Soon there will be. Soon there will be. That's how we will make our profit. We will sell fucking shit merchandise.
Fuck you.
Ever watch Spaceballs?
Oh no, of course.
Merchandising.
Merchandising.
Yeah.
Vault-Tec News the flamethrower. The kids love this one.
Can we make dildos? I think that'd be a lot
That
better.
would be a Vault-Tec News dildo. It's shaped like a fucking rifle head.
I don't think that would be very comfortable, but I don't know. You're the dildo professional, aren't you?
It's made out of like a polymer, like a squishy polymer.
Are you like
Alright,
fucking?
we're going way off topic.
Do you know? All
Right. Okay.
I just know
dildos
rubbers and plastics.
I didn't know
Mods.
you were still like
Guys.
Guys.
Mods. They will not be. They will not be present on launch. We'll have to.
The fuck?
Fine.
Listen, mods
Can we
are
stop
trying to-
talking about dildos? Okay. We won't. We won't be having any mods on launch. And that includes private servers, which we know exist. So in a way, it will be private to an extent.
It's like it's no biggie though. It's like the fucking Creation Club. You really couldn't make shit until we got the Creation Club or the Creation Kit. Sorry, the Creation Club has inhibited our creativity. Sorry about that.
I don't imagine much of a Creation Club for this game because it wouldn't really be a mod if it was on everybody like everyone's game, and it was
it
like
would just be DLC.
it would just be an update, which they claim to be is free. So it would either be an update in the form of cosmetic microtransactions, or it would be, which we'll get to, or it would be just some update DLC kind of
Oh, it'd be really cool.
Meme.
So, what they should do is they should do like DLC map-sized like expansion locations. So like
What do you mean, like
basically
different maps?
Yeah. So like but there's a whole new like story for you to find there, and there's new environments and shit. Like
That would be interesting.
Take Nuka World and like fucking times that by 4, and then you have like your average DLC. Because what was Nuka World? What was
I mean,
Nuka World's map
there
like?
are going to be
Nuka World was a
quests,
pretty interesting
right? But
map.
they're all going to be
I
like
think.
holotapes and terminals. They said, which I don't really care for.
That's fair, but
As-
you can
as far as the quests
if
go,
you can tell
yeah.
the story environmentally, like Bethesda can, it could be good.
Well, yeah, well, like not the average person doesn't really care to be a fucking detective. So
Okay, so here we go. Fallout open world size comparison. So wait, what the fuck? Is
What?
this comparing all the wait, wait, what?
what? Jesus fuck.
Fallout 4 isn't that much bigger than Fallout 3.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
But
Fallout 4 isn't much bigger than Fallout 3. New
Did
Vegas.
you like just
smaller.
realize that?
this
It's
is
more
weird.
empty.
This is weird because I thought
Are you talking about map size or like?
we're talking maps. Well, this is weird because like I'm fucking getting
Skyrim
But anyway,
is not even that much.
comparing Nuka World though. comparing
Skyrim's like
Nuka
a
World-
fucking tiny map. In,
Nuka
like, the
World is like a fourth
scheme.
of Nuka World is about a fourth of the Nuka World is about a fourth of the regular map for like the common.
Nuka World is fucking boring, dude.
But I'm just saying.
I
Comparing,
love.
if we're gonna compare like
I
the map
love the
size.
idea of it, the lore behind it, the atmosphere.
Here, give me a
It
minute.
was
I gotta go
so
to the bathroom. Real
boring.
quick.
Nuka World was interesting, I think, but only
There
if
was,
you
like-
were
There was like
a
no
very specific type
exploration,
of
you know.
character.
That was my issue. It's like it was just kind of barren.
You can't be good in that and have fun and play it to
Exactly.
its best extent. You have to be evil if you actually want to play what the DLC was designed for.
Okay, why are we talking about Fallout 4?
Because this is Fallout News Podcast, my friend.
Well, yeah, but we have 76 to talk about, so.
Well, here we go then. The Power Armor Edition, that is coming out. It already did, and it's already out of stock. How fun. And
I mean,
just like
I don't get why people even like really bought that so fast. Like I'm surprised because
well, they did it like last
I didn't
time
really
around as
expect
well.
that many people to be so hyped by a plastic fucking helmet with an LED in it. But like
It's a cool prop to
I mean, sure, but I thought that it would like take a little bit longer to sell out.
No, not. Well, they usually will commission the factories that make them to.
I was like fucking about to buy the Pip-Boy kit, even though I don't want the game. But it's like no, it's not a good idea.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting. The Pip-Boy edition for
Yeah.
Fallout 4. I was a little bit disappointed with it, but it wasn't.
I think it was like a premium thing, like the Power Armor helmet. I actually would have bought it, but it's not. So it's like
Well, the Power Armor helmet, it isn't just clear, like basic paint like the Pip-Boy.
I don't fucking care about that. Yeah, I don't care for the Power Armor helmet.
I think it's cool. I mean, it's very reminiscent of the first game. The classic T-51B look,
Yeah.
and I'm happy because of that. It also comes with a Vault-Tec duffel bag, which is again very reminiscent of the original Fallout titles.
Yeah, I don't
so
know.
it makes me wonder if we're going to be having that kind of style for the
I just don't see a $200 value there.
It's debatable, really. I mean, are you a big fan? You want like a cool.
No, I know. Every cost is always whoever looks at it, and they're like, hey, it's all about whoever wants it. But
right. I mean, it's life size. You can
someone
wear
be
it.
like, hey, that's a cool piece of shit. I'm gonna buy that dog shit for $500. Because it's worth that to them. But to me, it's not worth anything.
All right, I'm back. Like I was saying, though.
Okay.
So Nuka World is about a fourth, give or take, of the size of Fallout 4.
We already
Right.
finished talking about that.
Did we? I don't remember. I have a very short memory span. I think Nuka World.
We already did.
If we get maps like Nuka World where we can explore it, I think we'll have to fill them with.
So if it's 4 times bigger than Fallout 4, then why don't we just have a Fallout 4 size DLC?
Because
if they can make a map that detailed as we see it so far, and within 3 years, they should have no problem making another Fallout 4 for DLC.
it's called corporate, so there you go.
Well, they're busy with Starfield and
They're not gonna be doing that game for like 6 years.
It'll take a long
They've
time,
already
probably,
been
but
working on it though. It's
they've been
Yeah,
working on it for.
Todd
they
said
didn't
it's
really-
playable.
They've been working on it for a number of years. It's in production, not pre-production, like the new Elder Scrolls title.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls is in pre-production. It's not even playable, but Starfield is technically playable. Is what
Yeah.
Todd said at least.
I think Starfield would be an interesting game to play, given what we know about it right now, which is absolutely nothing.
Exactly, there's not anything to talk about. So
But like,
let's move on.
The whole thing is though, with BGS, like honestly, fuck. So since Austin, what's their studio? Is it Austin or Dallas?
Montreal and Austin. Yeah.
Austin studio now has, because Austin helped with Fallout 76. So that means,
Helped is a strong word. They pretty much, I mean, they were like detrimental in making this game. They took the engine and they entirely reworked it from the ground up to make it, capable of making
I was fucking listening to what Mr. Matty Plays and shit was saying about it, saying, "Oh man, like all this freaking technical garbage we don't understand." It's fun. They just fucking took the netcode for Quake, like the whole multiplayer thing, and they just fit it into the Fallout, into the Game Bureau engine.
No, yeah.
Which is very impressive. I'm not gonna lie. To actually just take the fucking code and just fucking.
I
put it in
mean,
there
we've had people in the past try to
you're
make
making it
New Vegas
a lot
and
simpler than
3
it really was.
But in the way that we've seen
make
it in
them
the
multiplayer.
Past, in the way we've seen it in the past, it hasn't been done to such like a decent extent.
Exactly.
To how,
Yeah.
but
No doubt that.
What do you expect?
This is their first beta, so remember, we're going to have a pretty buggy game, I think.
Back to what I was saying before. The whole thing is, since Austin has experience with this engine, BGS doesn't have to make the DLC alone. They can conceptualize it because BGS is probably the mastermind behind storing with all 3 studios. But
yeah. Well, we have headquarters in Maryland, which
they're the masterminds. They're basically the masterminds. They can probably conceptualize the whole story and map, whatever. They'll probably they'll give you a rough layout on what's going to be in the map. They take pictures, probably make some assets. They'll probably work 25, 75. 75 of the world will actually be built by Austin, but because game building, that's pretty simple. Our world building is pretty simple, but
but that's kind of their cream of the crop over at Maryland because they like to make the games heavily explorable.
No, but we're talking we're not talking about physical world building. We're talking physical world building. That is not what they mean by they're good at. What they're good at is building the actual world, the conception and the actual concept of the world.
Right. Okay.
And that's what they really mean, because that's what they're the masterminds of. If you just fucking laid it all onto Austin, I assure you'd have a pretty fucking shit.
Well,
no offense to them, they are still incredible people. Just they don't really have the same expertise that our friends over at.
Well, take into account they were formerly known as Battlecry Studios, and that game got canned by the folks over at
Wasn't it just another Overwatch ripoff?
No one really knows. Actually, I don't know much about it. Is actually what I'm trying to say.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Battlecry.
They made a game called Battlecry, and it was canned because it didn't fit to their
I've heard that before.
Their quality control. I think it was
Something.
And that to me it makes me think they're doing a lot of the engine work. They're going to be doing a lot of the updates. They're kind of the backbone of this project, but they have a lot of control over it. I think. Less control over it, but more the work.
Sorry for interrupting, but holy fuck, the The Fallout 1, 2, and Tactics and Van Buren maps, they're fucking ridiculously huge. Like, holy fuck.
Wait, which maps?
The fucking, the first few Fallout games, like, their fucking maps.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
huge.
that...
You know,
it wasn't really a world that, every tile was, like, randomly generated, so...
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, like, whenever you would, like, stop somewhere and just, like, enter that area.
No, those tiles, those were predetermined. The randomly generated stuff was like the encounters.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like the blank ones are where all the encounters were generated. Then you
yeah, that's what I mean. Like all the blank ones were like randomly generated.
Yeah, but you don't need to worry about the random.
So I wouldn't really consider that, like
but
a
still though,
a
lot of them were predetermined though, and plus that game did have a lot of effort.
Well, yeah, the areas that actually had some significance, but
no, I'm not talking like the hub. I'm not talking just like the hub and shit. I'm talking like the actual just like blank areas that you wouldn't imagine going to. Like if you go there once and there's sometimes. Are you brushing your teeth?
No, no, I'm not.
I think I hear Zoldwin brushing his teeth.
That wasn't me. I'm literally lying down.
No, I'm writing something.
For sure. But yeah,
Yeah.
like I was saying, there's a couple of them where if you go there once, you leave and go back, it's the same thing. And
Yeah, I know, but like it was randomly generated for each, like in the start.
What do you mean in the start?
Like and they're making the game, like every
Oh, of course.
And then they just shipped out the game, but all those tiles are like randomly generated.
Yeah, whatever. But what's alright? So
that's besides the point. The Pip-Boy kit, right?
God, I want that.
Looks.
Fucking want it.
I want it.
Like, I could buy it, but it's like
it's far too much money, I think, because it doesn't come with the game. It's a kit. It's a lot more detailed than the last one.
Game?
It doesn't come with a game, and it's $150. It's more.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Well, it's a lot more detailed than the last Pip-Boy.
The thing comes with like a fucking leather case, dude. I'm not fucking blaming them. That fucking leather case was expensive as shit.
But it's like, fuck me, dude. It doesn't even come with the game.
I think it would be interesting to have, though, at the very least.
It's kind of funny thinking about it. If you bought the game and the Pip-Boy, it'd be more expensive than the Power Armor edition.
Yeah,
that's
true.
Like
stupid.
$210
It would be
compared to $200.
Yeah, that's right.
Like that is.
If you bought them both, then I mean, you got.
Hey guys,
you got quite the hole in your wallet from Fallout.
Expensive, not even include the game.
Poke a hole in your wallet. No, fucking like burn your wallet. That's what you're doing. That's what I love.
It depends.
They burn my wallet.
Where do you live?
I don't know. I might actually buy that then, since like you don't even get the game because I don't really want the game.
Oh fuck you!
Like actually, I'm not even kidding. Like,
right,
well, wait. Doesn't the new Pip-Boy kind of represent this new game that is Hitler to you?
The fucking phone for that though.
No.
Let's be real. The game looks fun.
I don't give a shit about it.
Zoldwin, why don't you like the game? What is so bad about it?
Because it's all online. I don't fucking care for it.
I've never played an online game. I mean that, and I'm.
We have reasons why
okay,
we
that's
like
fucking why. Because you don't know what online games are.
I played GTA. I played GTA before, and I can tell you, I didn't like getting killed, ran over it multiple times. I'm scared of that about that. Most people are within this new game, but I trust the studio will make enough anti-griefing tools.
I don't fucking care.
Wait. Okay, so why don't you like the game then?
I literally just said because it's fucking online.
And what's so bad about that? What is so bad about that?
Bethesda was like, flaunting their dicks like,
okay, what the fuck was Interplay? What the fuck was Interplay planning back in fucking 08? What the fuck were they planning? They were planning Fallout Online, you fuck. They were planning to make a Fallout Online game.
Yeah, did I ever say
there were actually multiple?
It's just Bethesda, all right?
Did I ever say I appreciated that though? So I can go. That's to do with it.
No, but you're like fucking blaming, saying it's like fucking Bethesda. You're just like taking the shit on Bethesda when it was.
It's the people who fucking made the game. Yeah, Bethesda Game Studio.
But you're making it sound like they're de-visionizing Fallout and taking away.
They
from
are.
the vision. They're taking away from the vision of Interplay.
I think it should be talked about how they're taking away from one vision, and that is nukes. We should talk about the nukes that are going to be in this next game. I do, because I mean, in the past,
No,
few
like
days-
I mean, not like in like a bucket way, but it's like they said that your base really won't be able to get destroyed. There's only
I'm
certain
not
things.
talking about like in a gameplay manner.
Ah.
I'm talking lore wise, story wise. Theme in its entirety. Fallout 2 doesn't talk about how nuking people is fun and hey, play with your friends, nuke them for fun.
Oh, you're talking about that, right?
It'll treat them like they are. They're fucking nukes. They're weapons of war. They're not
Playthings.
They're not really a gameplay feature that is so wacky. I mean, I'm not saying that it's going to be easy to get a nuke. I know a lot of people are skeptical that these nukes will be
Impossible.
free roam, bomb everyone. But I'm saying that it kind of hurts the narrative of Fallout, in my opinion. The into Lonesome Road, for example. What do? You can either nuke or you can not nuke. Either way, it has
to nuke or not to nuke.
To nuke or not to nuke, and you have repercussions for it.
No, you don't have repercussions.
You don't really have repercussions for it anymore. I mean,
except for you're just pissing off someone. But what the fuck are they gonna do? You just nuked them.
I don't think it'll be nuking players as much as it'll be nuking a location for the loot you can get from it. But
what loot are you
yet?
Literally just destroyed.
No one
everything.
knows. The game is not out yet.
Exactly. You fucking just destroyed everything. Like, alright.
Well, no, they said that didn't they say that stuff eventually comes back?
Yeah, but again, you're literally
Again,
destroying everything in that area.
It'll come back. But
so it just makes it even more of a play.
Should it even be a gameplay feature?
It shouldn't.
I don't know. To me, I'm mixed with it. I think it could be fun.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna nuke a few places from time to time.
I mean, everyone will.
Right, probably. But I don't know
if
if.
you're probably gonna have to grind for those fucking codes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be.
Actually,
it'll be
about grinding though. What I really like is that they actually pay off the people who fucking grind this time around. Instead of other online games.
What do you mean?
So you don't have a lot of online games that have basically not cosmetic, but shops to where you can basically you don't buy loot boxes, but you can buy certain things like power ups and crap. If you just want to cheat your way away.
Yeah.
And basically you can buy that, and it gives you no incentive to fucking grind at all. It gives you no incentive to grind, because if you can just get that, oh whatever. But then you have the other things to where if you just do cosmetic items and you make them yeah sure, if you're a lazy fuck, yeah you can buy them, but if you grind you can fucking get these in game.
Right.
And I feel that's a lot better of a way to fucking treat cosmetics than just say, hey, yeah, you can't get that, you can't get these period unless you buy them. Unless it's unless if it's imagine the pre-order. I'm pretty sure the tricentennial shit that's only what comes with the pre-order. Because we already know what the tricentennial power armor looks like. Well, they include the
I just realized something.
Pre-order exclusive items.
The fucking I don't think the Pip-Boy could even functions.
Why not?
I don't think it has any electronics in it.
It doesn't.
Yeah, that's even fucking worse. It's literally a display item.
Well, I mean, I have the Pip-Boy edition from 4, and I don't go through the effort of putting that on. You could put your phone in it.
So it's super cheap for them to do that, but they didn't.
It's not like they hid the fact that it was a gimmick in the first place. I mean,
but it was a gimmick. Exactly.
That's a pretty cool fucking gimmick. I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As far as gimmicks are usually good.
It's a cool gimmick, but is it worth your money? Maybe, maybe not. That all depends to you.
I mean, for someone for $150,
I think it was worth it because it's the best Fallout.
Especially when it's
decorative item I have.
The best Fallout? The best Fallout? Did you say Fallout 4 is the best Fallout? What?
No, it's the best Fallout decorative item I have in my room.
I have the
currently in my house.
I like Fallout 4 the best, to be honest.
You like the what?
I like Fallout 4 the best.
Do you actually?
Do you really?
Yeah, because the gameplay was unbearable in the other ones.
Wow. Okay.
It was. You can't say it wasn't.
The gunplay was not perfect. It wasn't. It was the game.
Everything about it besides the story was shit.
the gunplay,
Okay,
in
everyone
3
knows
and
the gameplay was shit.
I'm
'cause
talking about the
engine was
gunplay.
the engine's so fucking bad. It was like back then.
Well, when you say
it's like-
gameplay, you're talking about, RPG mechanics even. You're talking about, effects. You're talking about gameplay.
Movement, gunplay, everything that has to do with that, basically. Like
Okay.
the dialogue system, that was still pretty fucking shit.
I think the dialogue system was,
It was meh.
much better in 3 and New Vegas.
I got a mod. I got a mod yesterday actually for Fallout 4 that revamps the fucking dialogue system to where your player is muted and basically you get more dialogue options, but it merges what the other responses and like
Right, a lot of people did that.
It's really
That
fucking
actually-
cool.
I like the voice protagonist, to be honest.
Really? Wow, you are quite the opposite of most people on these games.
Well, I like what I like, it's
I think it helps convey an emotional side of the game, but it completely obliterates roleplay.
The guy who fucking voices him is really nice.
I mean, I don't like how it was forced.
Trust me, I should know.
People should have had the option to turn it off.
Yeah, Brian
but
T.
I like
Delaney,
in general how
he's
it was
cool.
a thing. But they definitely should have had the option to turn it off if people wanted to. That was a bad.
Yeah, I think it should have been optional because it wouldn't have been too hard to do. I mean, we have modders that made the game completely acceptable and
it would have been super easy, but I don't think they thought that people would really care that much.
Well, I think they knew that people would care. They just wanted to force, an option of, hey, we went through all this effort to, write all these dialogue lines for your character. You better damn well listen to them. And, and we did painfully.
So what is the Fallout 76 Tricentennial Edition?
So basically, you get a bunch of celebrative shit for the Tricentennial.
Oh my! Didn't they say that fucking shit was exclusive to the collector's edition though?
No. It comes with an emote and a helmet, a power armor paint.
I thought they literally said that it was exclusive to the collector's edition.
What?
It's mostly in-game items, I think. And
That's what I mean, like the skins and shit, the patriotic shit. I thought it was exclusive.
No, the deluxe edition. Then you have fucking Jesus. You have.
Is there anything that's exclusive to collector's edition? Power armor helmet?
No.
Game?
Well, I mean, you can get the physical hardcover copy and the helmet and the duffel bag and the map that glows in the fucking dark and the.
I love how the Rage 2 collection edition has been up for a while now and it hasn't sold out.
I think Rage 2 looks to be a fun game. I mean, if you've ever watched or played Rage 1, you'll notice it looks pretty different. Rage 1 was okay.
Rage 1.
They have a pretty shit.
I played Rage 1, and the problem with it gets boring to me. I mean, for me, in my opinion, I think the game gets boring. It doesn't have a lot of interesting mechanics to it. You're just kind of shooting a lot or listening to. It's thoroughly uninteresting. The new game, though, I mean, from what we've seen, it looks really cool. I think I think it'd be nice.
The collection edition though looks really trash. I guess people haven't really been buying it.
It's cheaper though,
but it's like, oh yeah, I need a fucking talking head to mount on my wall. So,
yeah,
they hadn't sold out because no one really.
But it's voiced by Andrew WK.
Yeah, who the fuck wants to? Hey guys, you want to hear a concert?
What do you mean, Andrew WK? What about him?
That's the guy that sang that shit.
Oh, sing the music?
Yeah, I don't.
No, dude. The Brutus fucking thing is only. It's like a retard.
Can we talk about the E3 conference? How cringy it felt at times, but it wasn't because of the presentation. It was
the mimic thing. The mimic thing was funny. How the fucking fell off
the Sony. Wait, which one? Sony was the one that had like the straight up. It was like music all the fucking time, right?
Yeah.
The flute. The flute.
Oh my
god,
dude!
It was great.
I saw a clip of that. I haven't watched the full.
The flute was really great.
I saw the clip and I was like,
that was Nintendo, right? Yeah. Who cares about games? Play the flute, man.
Dude, it was so bad.
Hey guys, you want a Labo flute?
I feel bad for him. I do.
I
he's just fluting his heart out.
I don't know if they realized how shit that it was.
I don't know. Well, the
And then
audience
you,
wasn't there.
bowed,
What's
like, you
funny?
a lot of things.
The CEO,
But
the
it-
Nintendo of America CEO, looks like an autistic kid at my school. Like, no joke.
Whoa there, cowboy.
Hey, we're treading into some offensive territory. You better come back from what you came.
I'm just saying,
That-
maybe there
Oh my
was,
God.
maybe there's some genetic
I'm just
traits
watching
there.
the flu right now, and it's so fucking.
I feel bad for that dude.
Fuck, I don't.
The Prey 2, the dude with ID games and Avalanche, they were
ID?
so
You mean id? You mean
ID. I call them ID. I don't know
I
what do
call
you.
them ID games because I'm cool, just like how I pronounce BETA, not beta. I don't pronounce beta. I pronounce BETA.
Okay, fair point. They were very happy to show everyone Rage 2, and the audience they did not care, and they didn't even care about the old concert thing, which I thought was a pretty good
Wait, was
performance.
the fucking one game with the creepy guy fucking staring at the camera?
What?
Remember the fucking creepy guy? Wait, Bethesda E3 conference, creepy guy. I want to see if that did you guys see the guy with headphones during the fucking
No.
You didn't see that? There's a guy with headphones during the Andrew WK thing. He was wearing headphones. He was like fucking. He just did not look fucking amused at all.
Yeah, I don't know why the
stopped
audience.
watching the Ubisoft one after Just Dance 2019. No, after the Division, I stopped watching.
I thought it was a pretty good performance. I don't know why people were very out of it. They were. I mean, you could even hear audible people in the crowd being like, "Don't play with me" when they showed Elder Scrolls Blades. Right? They did not like the idea of a mobile game. They were raging.
Yeah, because it had fucking gems in it. Like, it's gonna
Yeah.
have premium currency. Dude.
Then they go and then they show the new Elder Scrolls title, and now everyone's like, "Hey, Blades would be cool."
And then I love how fucking they did the Gears of War thing, where it's like Gears of War pop. No one really fucking cares. Everyone, because they showed the logo and everyone's like, "Oh my god!" And then
I think we should talk about
hey,
the community's reaction to the community's reaction to the new game. It's pretty critical, and even you, Zoldwin. I mean, I've been hearing it this entire time. You talk about how terrible the new game's going to be. We don't.
Which one? 76?
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be
And
bad.
the community, we're pretty split on it right now. I think most people are.
Mark my words, man. You're gonna be disappointed.
Very optimistic.
I would bet money that it's gonna be really bad, but you can't really bet money on that something like that because
It was
it's
the
like
Wolfenstein people. That was it. It was the fucking wolf. The guy with
even when.
Here, I'll send you a picture. I'll take a screenshot.
I don't think that. I think most people are going to hate on it like they did Fallout 3. Remember, no means allowed, that forum? Yeah, well, they hated the idea of Fallout 3 when they found that Bethesda had acquired it. They thought, oh my god, it's turning into a... It's fun. If you want some, salt, go there. But they went on to hate on that game. And then, after release, they're like, hey, we should play this. And they did. And of course, they continued to hate on it, but they played it, and they kept playing it, and it's like, well, how much can you hate on a game that you've played that
people from there
much?
Who fucking hate the idea of 76 but love these games. Here, guys, look in the fucking chat. I'm about to send the thing.
Did you guys see the E3? Did you guys see the E3 for Metro Exodus yet?
No, I didn't.
Ugh, it does not look that good, to be honest.
It doesn't look that good? The game you were looking forward to doesn't look that good?
Yeah, no, I
You are very,
no, it was
not
all
optimistic
above ground,
about anything.
That was my issue. It's like everything was above ground.
You know what I love? That was the one thing you were fucking optimistic about.
Yeah, I know.
I
didn't
think that was fucking funny.
You were shitting on everything.
I'm still kind of meh.
What about
I
Cyberpunk?
think they
That
could
game looks cool. You hate that one too?
Open world. It's
I hate
not. I
everything
mean,
that's
I don't
not
mean open
Metro.
world, but it's I think they can pull off doing bigger map size. Like they're gonna be doing, which they said, and above ground. But
Isn't it gonna be open world?
I'm thinking that also they might fuck it up. But we'll see.
Isn't it gonna be like Fallout type open world?
No, that's not what fucking Metro is. Metro is basically a linear game, but they're gonna be doing this thing where it's gonna have fucking sections where the map is gonna be kind of
Witcher?
linear, but it's gonna have like a
Witcher.
bunch of
So
open
basically
world
like Witcher,
elements.
kinda.
So it's
Kinda
no,
how, like,
Witcher was
it's gonna have like these
kind of
big
rubber
fucking
banding
open
to
world
it.
maps, but everything's gonna be connected with linear
That's
maps.
a good point. I hope that the new CD Projekt Red game that is coming out, it won't have the rubber banding, you know, wall.
What game?
Cyberpunk, the one that
Yeah.
fucking everybody keeps talking about, and I don't give a shit about.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen.
I think it looks interesting. I mean, I'll play
Sure,
it
looks
probably.
interesting, but like fucking, I don't know. I just the aesthetic of
I
it,
don't
the
judge the
feel of it
game
doesn't
until I see
interest me.
gameplay, and I didn't see any fucking play.
The map looks cool to me. I want to explore. I like to explore, and that's why I'm mostly hyped for the new Fallout game.
Listen,
Well,
I find
because
an open world. If I was gonna have an
it's
open world game, of
fucking
any
4
franchise,
times as big.
Now, Beyond Good
4
and Evil
times as
2.
big as 4. Come on, the map is going to be great to explore. I think.
maybe,
Okay.
maybe not.
Have you seen Beyond
Maybe
Good
not.
and Evil 2?
We can hope that it is not like
Here,
Shut
empty
the
with-
fuck up.
Can we stop interrupting each other? Beyond Good and Evil 2. What about it?
Have you seen it?
Part
Like
two,
that
yeah.
looks like a pretty good game.
Oh yeah, I love how they're like taking shit from the community right now.
What do you mean?
Did you not see that? They're like taking like voice lines and like creations from the community, and they're like doing
For
like,
what?
putting in the game.
Wait, what do you mean? I don't.
Are you-
What?
Just
Are you talking about Bethesda?
No, not Bethesda. Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Like yeah, like what do you mean though?
Fuck, I'm pretty sure they're like asking people to record shit, like just like, because they want the
Really?
community to be involved with the game.
I don't think that's gonna be a good idea to put voice lines from people with trashy microphones, but
No. They're probably gonna pick and choose, find the actual good ones.
Don't break the third wall now.
well, yeah, but like
Um,
it's not really gonna match
Don't
up
break
with
the
the
third
actual.
wall. Don't you mean fourth, pal?
I'm sure it'll be like
yeah,
like fucking
sure.
random NPC comments when you're walking down the street or something. So yeah, I don't see it. It's probably not gonna really get anything big.
Yeah, true, but still,
But
I think it's pretty cool.
It looked like a good game. They showed us a tiny bit of gameplay, which definitely looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Kind of like Batman type.
Well,
combat.
do you remember Far Harbor when you find that vault? Yeah. Have you ever played a mod that was kind of like that?
I mean,
Do you, like,
Autumn?
only
You
talk
mean
about
Autumn?
Fall?
Yeah, Autumn. Yeah, what was it called?
Something Autumn, fucking Project Autumn or
Something
something.
I don't
Project
know.
Autumn, I think it was.
But it was a lot like that, and people have
That was fucking funny. The whole thing
Yeah.
is
like, did you take that, Bethesda? You goofballs. I don't know.
See, the whole thing is Bethesda does technically own everything. Like, Autumn Leaves, that's what it was called, Autumn Leaves. But technically, Bethesda does own everything that is created with the creation kit.
Completely, yeah. No, they can.
Listen,
Yeah,
listen.
but-
If they took inspiration from it, it's fine. Like, the whole thing is, you can take inspiration from something without crediting it. It's basically not plagiarism. Plagiarism is when you fucking completely copy it, the voice lines.
Mm-hmm.
But fuck, man, like, I think we should wrap this up, like, cause fucking Bethesda's E3 and E3 in general was just a huge clusterfuck this year, and so is this podcast just cause of it. Just cause how many fucking bombs, haha, no pun intended, were dropped on us this fucking E3.
Yeah, there were a lot of there was a lot to talk about. I think we covered it in an interesting way. Nonetheless, yeah. In conclusion, yes, Fallout, yay.
And fucking, in Zoldwin's conclusion,
In
I'm fucking pissed. I'm fucking
Gonna be
pissed.
shit.
Metro's gonna be shit. Cyberpunk's gonna be shit.
I didn't say Metro.
Fallout is gonna be everything's
I
gonna
have
be
mixed
shit.
emotions.
Okay,
on Metro.
hey, Zoldwin. I want you to finish out the podcast. I want you to finish out the podcast with some degrading line about Fallout 76. The floor is yours.
Wow,
Okay.
gave him the golden ticket then.
Let me think. Put me on the spot here. I don't know.
Wow, you don't know. Well,
But,
everybody, it was good to see you for another
I
week
don't
here at Vault-Tec News. We'll see y'all next week. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is all there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like the breeze. fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled. You must rebuild.